Hello everyone, and welcome to this new video. Today we're going to have a look at this match, of course, that was played yesterday evening, and we're going to have a look at our youngsters today, since it's Saturday. So let's have a quick look at this match. Against Cor Milan, we were actually helped out by the opponents because they changed their lineup in a way that, in my opinion, helped us piercing through the wings. And the overall outcome of the match was this one. So 5-0 was the final score, 55% ball possession on our side, and 18 shots on our side, which were quite a lot actually. And then 7 shots for the opponents, 11 shots were on target on our side, and 2 of the opponent's shots were on target. Then 5 set pieces for us, 4 set pieces for the opponents, and only 1 yellow card for us, which is we have to throw a party tonight. Well, if it only was possible due to the current situation. But 1 yellow card for the opponents, and all in all, I'm somewhat satisfied with what happened. Luckily, the opponents have made up a lineup that probably helped us a bit. At least this is my take on it. And we were able, thanks to our defense, to counter the opponent's strikers pretty well, I have to say. And despite this guy very high skills, we were able to prevent the opponents from shooting too much. As you can see here, 7 shots is not very low, but 2 shots on target is not very much either, is it? So all in all, I'm somewhat satisfied with this. Then let's have a look at our standings, and as you can see, we're still 8 points away from the 11th position. D10S are very, very dangerous. They're keeping on winning every time we win. They lost when was it, on Wednesday, just like we did. So we're still 8 points away from them, and I don't feel fully safe against them, I'm afraid. So we'll have to postpone our plan to change a few things, but we'll go over that in I don't know, a few days for sure. I don't know how many. It'll all depend on the outcome of the future matches and the matches left to go. As you can see, we're 5 matches to go, so 15 points on the table. These guys are 8 points away, which might sound like a lot, but they could easily be earned with, I don't know, three victories. And with 5 matches to go, I don't really feel confident that I'm sorry, 3 matches out of 5, of course, and I don't really feel confident changing the lineup a lot. So we'll have to wait for this, I'm afraid. Probably 1 more match will probably be sufficient, but we'll see. So let's go over our academy and get the report. We need to promote new players, if any. So this one guy, Fanfani, 18 years of age, midfielder, left and centre. Central midfielders are very hard to train, so let's not focus on that too much, but we'll see. So 3 stars potential. I'm afraid it's too low for today's standards. And the stamina is good for a left midfielder, both for a left and a central midfielder. Defending skills are not impressive, in particular heading skills, so let's forget about Fanfani playing as a central midfielder. So crossing skills are not bad. Technique skills are not bad. Pace is not very high, but yeah, slow wingers are not very appealing, but they can turn out to be useful anyway. The real problem here is, well, I'm sorry, I'll interrupt myself. The work rate is somewhat good, so this guy looks like he's somewhat promising. Problem is the combination between 18 years of age and 3 stars potential. So I don't think we'll be hiring him, but let's go over to some other players and see whether they deserve a little bit more to get promoted. So 3.5 stars for this guy, 18 years of age. Again, right midfielder with low crossing skills. I don't like it at all. The work rate is somewhat low. Physical skills are good. Positioning is very good. Finishing skills are good. The problem is the combination of age, work rate, which is low, crossing, which is good, work rate, which is low, crossing, that's low as well, and 3.5 stars potential. Had it been higher, I'd have no doubt, or nearly no doubt. Also depending on the player's individual professionalism, but in this case we're talking a player who will struggle to get up to 10 with crossing skills, which in my opinion is the limit between a decent level and an unacceptable level of skills for the specific skill of the role that the role requires. So these two don't really are not extremely appealing, I'm afraid. They probably have potential, but I'm afraid it's not enough. Let's go over to Carbone and let's see what we've got here. So central midfielder, 18 years of age, again 3 stars potential, which is not very high. Work rate is 3 only, and for a central midfielder it's definitely too low. Technique is very good for a central midfielder. That will help a lot. Passing skills are good, and defending skills are good actually. 7, 7, 7 and 6. So provided that this work rate skills might grow, then this guy might turn out to be a decent central midfielder. The problem is that this potential is too low, and 18 years of age combined with this, and the fact that central midfielders are hard to train, because as you can see they need a lot of skills. So they need good marking, good tackling, good positioning, good work rate, good passing, good technique, and good finishing skills as well. Good heading skills, good finishing skills, good long shot skills. Otherwise they might be useful for either for defending or attacking, but not both. So they never reach a very high level of recommendation. Unless they have all of those skills at a somewhat high level. So in this case, Carbone looks somewhat interesting, just like the other two, but I'm not entirely sure whether we should hire them. The most appealing one, I'm afraid, is this one guy as a left midfielder. But we're not supposed to use many left midfielders in the future, so I'm not even sure about that. Well, let's fire this one guy first, because I'm afraid he wouldn't be able to get anywhere anyway. I might be wrong, of course, but that's a lottery as usual. Let's try and promote Fanfani. Alright, we won't be able to promote Copes. Let's try and scout him and see whether he deserves this promotion, or whether he decides to be fired instead. No special professionalism. Again, 3 stars potential, 18 years of age, somewhat decent skills but not very high. Fired, I'm sorry. So, let's update the page and see whether Kopit has high professionalism, because this guy might turn out to be a somewhat decent player in the future. But the main condition is, well, the main concern is where does his professionalism get? Let's scout him with Ciampolini. Good professionalism, good leadership ability. I'm not entirely sure whether this guy will go anywhere, actually, but at least he's got good professionalism, so he should be able, well, he might be able to get up to 10 here with crossing skills. Definitely not sure about this. Let's try with Krishi and scout him in the middle of his bloom already. Alright, this does not look good, because if he's in the middle of his bloom already, we are late, I'm afraid. But well, let's train him and see what turns out, how things pan out. So Kopit is here, Winger Drills, and there we go. So, not fully satisfied with this scouting session. This work rate is too low in my book. It's definitely too low, but we'll see. At least professionalism's good, and we'll be setting some spots free in the next few days. So I'm not very worried with the size of the squad at the moment. So guys, I believe this is it for today, for this Saturday's video. See you tomorrow with a new interesting lineup. Hopefully we'll be able to secure our position and make sure we can't drop down to the 11th position, and start a new plan for the new season already. So thanks a lot again for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye.